Hello, I am Jody Wolf, and right now we have a new discussion. You're watching Expoz. Today is August 21, 2010, in Birmingham, Alabama. It's 11:20 p.m. And I just received some more information about population control. Now, I've heard this a number of times, but I can give you some details and you can follow up on your own to see what I'm telling you is a fact. Everything I tell you, I back it up and support it with documents or proof, and this is the proof. In 1910, a meeting of the six wealthiest men, called the world's largest crooks, created the Federal Reserve. The recent meeting in New York in May this year, defined as a security briefing, and then a few weeks later in Greece, the Bilderberg Group met. Both meetings, topic of discussion, population control. Members of the recent meeting in May in New York, the man who called it, and I cannot for the life of me figure why he did it, but he did. Bill Gates, Ted Turner, Oprah Winfrey, Warren Buffett, Michael Bloomberg, George Soros. And then there's been a number of others. T. Boone Pickens. You may have heard that name out of, I believe, out of Texas is one of the men. There are many. Now you can go and see Hal Lindsey, Alex Jones, Jesse Ventura. And you can see all the information I'm going to tell you right now. This group of people has decided that there needs to be a cap on the world population. We'll hit 7 billion in 2012. They decided the cap was 8.3 billion. In other words, this world will be doing what China is doing today. Eliminating families and telling you cannot have but one child per family. And then reaching a point whereas the least productive countries, now you figure it yourself, this is my idea or my take on it, the least productive countries will have less people. So I'm going to go ahead and skip through the rest of this, and I'm going to get to another one of my points. I see a smoke screen here, and I see a big one. Recently, it's been documented that America, the United States, our government has been buying lots of food. Now, I told you this one time before. Told you that they're filling empty munition bunkers. But the food that they're gathering and buying is not only raising the price, but what are they doing with it? Where a can of beans at a public supermarket, lima beans, $1.49. I mean, hey, I'm just speaking of simple things here that you'll know, that I know. I can't comprehend things too much above that. But I do know beans from beans, and I see a smoke screen when I see a smoke screen, and this is a smoke screen. Our government acquired 10 million acres in 9 states in the West, from Montana down to New Mexico. Any government land has always been okay for exploration and never been off limits to everyone. So our government, the federal land reserves, owning 1/3 of the land already, why do they need 10 million more acres? Who are they going to put on this 10 million more acres? And why is it off limits to you, to me, to exploration? Look, guys, put 2 and 2 together. It has already been said that right now this is one of the group studies that if 10% of the population went away, it would be a better place. 10% of the people in America will be about 35 million. That just happens to be the number of people that adamantly opposes our government. Now, 2005 meeting in Spain, Bilderberg, guess who was there? You got it, Obama. He is in the middle of this as much as these other gentlemen are. Read between the lines. America's in trouble. And we have an evil regime that's far worse than Hitler or Stalin and the rest, and Ahmadinejad, this midget idiot in Iran. America, there's two things we need to do. The most important thing we need to do is pray about it really hard. Make sure that you're safe. Make sure that it's safe for you to die. And number two, let's try to change it. Let's vote November 2010. See what we can come up with. I had to throw this in here. You need to know it. It's the truth. Look at it. Those people I told you about, and you'll see it. Jody Wolf, Expoz.